Have you ever wondered why you see monks in Christianity or Buddhism, but not in Islam? Throughout history, many religions have embraced monasticism, the choice to withdraw from the world, and dedicate one's life entirely to spiritual contemplation. In Christianity, Buddhism, and Hinduism, monastic communities flourish as centers of prayer, meditation, and ascetic discipline. But in Islam, monasticism is generally viewed as incompatible with its core teachings. Why is that? The reasons are deeply rooted in the principles of Islamic theology, community life, and the delicate balance between spiritual and worldly responsibilities. In Islam, the concept of faith, or *eman, is meant to be practiced within society, not in isolation from it. The Prophet Muhammad taught that the best believer is one who lives among people, faces life's trials, and remains steadfast in faith. There's a well-known story where some early Muslims expressed a desire to abandon worldly life and live as monks. The Prophet's response was clear and direct. There is no monasticism in Islam. This powerful statement highlights a fundamental difference between Islam and monastic traditions. It's a call for engagement, not withdrawal. Life's challenges aren't seen as distractions from faith, but as the very arena in which faith is tested and proven. The Quran consistently encourages believers to find a middle path, a beautiful moderation between their material and spiritual lives. Muslims are called to pray, but also to work. They are encouraged to marry, raise families, and actively contribute to their communities, all while maintaining a strong connection with God. In this way, the world itself becomes a place of worship. Every interaction, every responsibility is a test of character and faith. To completely detach from the world would mean neglecting one's duties to family, society, and even the natural world, all of which are considered sacred trusts or *amna from God. This holistic view means that your job, your family life, and your community involvement are all part of your spiritual journey. Now, this doesn't mean Islam rejects spiritual discipline. On the contrary, it values ascetic virtues like humility, charity, and self-control. Practices like fasting, prayer, and giving to the poor are central pillars of the faith. But the key is that these practices must coexist with active participation in daily life. Think about the Prophet himself. He lived a simple life, yet he worked, he married, he led his community, and he fought for social justice. His life sets the model for the ideal Muslim, a life where spirituality is deeply rooted in balance, not isolation. It's about being in the world, but not of the world. Historically, you might point to some Muslim mystics or Sufis who adopted practices that look a bit like monasticism, such as periods of seclusion or even celibacy. But even within Sufism, complete and permanent withdrawal from the world is rare. Most Sufis seek closeness to God through meditation and remembrance, known as ****, but they remain deeply connected to their communities. For them, serving others isn't a distraction from their spiritual path. It's a profound expression of divine love. The goal isn't to escape humanity, but to serve it with a heart full of God's light. So, in conclusion, monasticism is incompatible with Islam, not because the religion rejects spirituality or devotion, but because it insists that these values be lived out within the fabric of everyday life. Islam teaches that holiness isn't found by escaping the world, but by engaging with it honestly, compassionately, and with a constant awareness of God. True piety, therefore, isn't about separating yourself from humanity, but about serving it. It's a beautiful vision of a faith that is lived, breathed, and shared in the midst of our complex, messy, and wonderful world. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration into faith and culture. See you in the next one.